Okay, so now you just created a client account on the work plan interface. You're going to get into this blank profile page that you can add a new task. You can also start with their goals depending on your coaching style. You can also look at chat and follow up later. And then you can also edit their client account if you need to. And so when you add a new task, you get to this page that has all the 30 templates that we created. And within here, you can also create your own custom task up here. The templates there are 5 different categories. So there's income, expenses, credit, and then the last one is debt. And then of course there's the custom ones if you created anything yourself. I'm just going to go over editing existing templates so you can see how that works. So clicking edit, you get into editing task. You can edit anything within these input boxes. So you can edit the title, you can edit the why this matters. This section is actually optional, so it doesn't need to have anything in this spot. And you can edit a step here. You can delete a step. So again, we created probably more steps than necessary, but you can delete them or you can add a new step if you think something works better. And something I wanted to call out here is just what these little flags mean. So when we created the steps, there are links to resources that are more national, and you probably know much better resources that can help your clients. So they're just calling these sections out for you to change them if you want. And so if you click Save to Work Plan, you're going to get that first task for your client. And I'm going to show you how to add more tasks and how to reprioritize things here. And so for creating a task, you can create a new custom one. This is what that looks like here. Again, this section isn't necessary, but you can write in whatever you want here. And I'm just going to add in another existing task here. So track income and spending for 1 month. Let me add another. Review your credit reports. So once I have, around a few tasks, you can see that editing then is pretty easy to, you can reprioritize, drag and drop, depending on what you think should be first, second, or third. You can view the steps and edit them if you think things should be more clear. You can also delete a task up here and undo it if you don't want to actually delete it. So going to work plan, I deleted that task. Once the client checks something off, you can see that they'll check that this will be checked off as well. Or in the second session, maybe you check it off together. There's always that option. And then from here, let's go to the goals page. So you can create a goal with your client as well. Let's say my goal is to save $400. You can save that, and that will be a new goal. And then from here, you can also see existing chat. So I haven't started chatting with the bot yet, but you should be able to see sort of the first couple messages here, and also be able to help clients if they decide to go through Rue's help system. You probably won't get a lot of these messages early on. It's more once they start their task and they get stuck, you'll get a message in your email, and then you can reply from this section. And then the last part is following up with your clients. So again, this is a pretty general sort of follow-up, because your organization might have another follow-up system. So once you click a number, let's say in 4 weeks I want to see this client again, what happens is a week before the 4 weeks, we're just going to text the client that, hey, it's time to, see your coach again. And so the way this works is like, once you put in the number and hit save, that's when the countdown begins. So that's just something to know. And that's essentially what the client profile page works in the different functionality. If you have questions, again, you can chat here and start messaging any one of us, or you can email us. But yeah.